Hey everybody, it's Stefan here on GenderqueerChat. Today I am reporting from the Center for Creative Photography at the University of Arizona. So I'm in the gallery with all the art. Yay! Woo. Anyways, nobody's here right now, so I'll try to be quick. And yeah, so I have a few topics to catch up on. A couple weeks ago, we were talking about babies. Um, yeah, so I've never wanted to physically have children, but I would like to raise children. Um, and, right now, my partner and I are coming up on our 3-year anniversary, and, she's the person I want to have babies with. So, we're not anywhere near being able to afford to have babies, but one day we would like to. We're still unsure as to whether we'll go the her carrying it route or the adoption route. There's pros and cons to each, and so it's really up to her because, it's her body. So I'd be totally fine with adoption, and that's kind of how I'm leaning right now. Just because, there's so many kids without parents, and I think that's, a good option for us. It would be super cool if there was a way that, both of our DNA could make a baby, but that's a little far off and a little expensive, even if there was an easy solution. So we'll see. See if technology catches up with us by the time we're ready. So yeah. I already have a name that we picked out for our first kid. It's gender neutral. But yeah, it's Valentine Koala Chrysanthemums. So yeah, our child is kind of doomed, but that's okay. um, but yeah, we're always talking about like, oh, if we have a baby, what would we teach it, or like, would we let them do this, would we let them do that, or especially if we're shoe shopping, the baby shoes are so adorable, and I'm always like, I want to buy baby tapas or whatever for our kid. Um, so yeah, so it's far off right now, but that's something we think about. Um, okay, and then last week's topic kind of runs into this week's topic for me. Last week's topic was how our genders changed over time, and this week's topic was is the idea of um, FTM, femininity, and MTF masculinity, I believe. So, um, for me, when I was being perceived as female for the most part, I feel that I presented in a more masculine way. Um, I considered myself like soft butch. I wasn't super butchy, but um, I was a little bit more masculine than some of my female counterparts. So yeah, and it actually wasn't until I started the transition process to physically become more masculine that I became more okay with femininity. Um, so now I kind of consider myself more of a feminine guy because, when people read me as male, I'm not as masculine as most men are. So that kind of puts me on the feminine side of feminine. I don't know why I can't say that today, but on the feminine side. But overall, I think that I really haven't changed that much in like my mannerisms and things like that. It's just mostly a change in how people perceive me based on what they think I am. So, I think my gender changes a little bit every day. I mean, um, I kind of identify with what some people would say like as like fluid or something like that, but I don't really like that term personally. But just the idea that I can be more masculine one day and more feminine the next day, and